My name is Eileen Walsh, and we're here with Sara Devlin.
We love cinema.
Small Things Like These is based on a novel by Claire Keegan, and it is this incredible small story about a town with the man who is the coal merchant who finds a secret in the convent when he delivers coal, and his choice is between saving himself, putting himself and his family at risk to save the young woman he finds at the convent.
And it's a huge privilege to get to portray her, actually, because, you know, this is such an important story to be told. And, you know, there's people still in the country that have lived through this story. I was in Chapter's bookshop the morning. I didn't even know this was going to be made into a movie or anything. I was in the bookshop and I could see, I was looking for a book to buy, and my head kept telling me to buy this book called Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. And I was constantly being drawn to this book. And about 2 hours later, I got a phone call from my agent telling me about the meeting and that they were doing this movie. Isn't that crazy? So it kind of feels like it was meant to be, you know?
Ireland has a very troubled history with its treatment of women, much like it is also a universal story, because the power that the Catholic Church had over its people was tremendous. So it was incredibly important to allow their stories to be told, and actually from a view that hasn't been told before. So whatever, 25, maybe more years ago, I was in the Magdalene Sisters film, and that was very much focused on the stories of the women inside the convent. And now to have a male perspective on that was very new, very fresh, because not only were the women mistreated, but the men were suppressed to a level of compliance. And, you know, this Small Things Like These is very important, tiny window into the history of not only Ireland, but any country that has had a problem with established, powerful religion. For me, playing Eileen, which is also my name, which is amazing, was very important to get her right. For me, she is the every woman. She is my mother. She is the women that we grew up with, who themselves grew up under such tyranny, really. So they felt the only thing they could do was comply and bow their head and keep quiet and let the powerful live on. So yeah, it felt like I knew her deep down. It felt like she was my mother. And so to give them validation, I guess, in that they did their best under the circumstances of what they could, and under the fear they lived with. I only hope that I could bring a small bit of my own history to that. Well, Tim Mielants, the director, had said to us a couple of weeks ago, like, it's really important you come to Gent. It's really important to me. It means so much to him, because he was saying as a student, he would have been doing the festival, coming to the festival as, you know, as just a student filmmaker. And how incredible it is to get to open it with his own baby. Like, it's amazing. So it's lovely to be so proud of the project in itself and really celebrate Tim, who's an amazing, amazing director, who's loving and caring and gentle and tender and not afraid of really holding strong when he needs to. He's a great product of Belgium, really.
Yeah, I loved working with Tim from the moment I met him, when I was meeting himself and Cillian. I was just really excited by the way he directed and kind of got things out of you that you didn't think you could, you know, achieve or you know. And also the atmosphere he created on the film set. I was really sad when it ended. I felt like I was at Disneyland not Disneyland, but I had it's incredibly sad and dark, but we had a beautiful time making it. And I think that was Tim. He created a real trusting atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim has a wonderful ability to let you fill the role and to give you the confidence to do that. So he'll say there was one take where we had to walk down the street and I had to give Cillian a reason. I'm going now and I'll see you in a minute. But there had to be, I'm going now to buy the Christmas cake or whatever it was. And Tim said, just give him a different reason each time. I was like, what? But he was like, because you know her. You know what her list of things that she needs to go and do. And actually, it just kept things fresh and beautiful and, really simple. You just get to distill things down. He's very, very clever. Well done, Belgium.
Yeah.